I've been watching the game, Coach Crowder, and I don't like what I'm seeing, Coach Crowder. I don't.
What do you want there for snipers?
Another thing. One more thing. If you are a developer in Call of Duty, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed. We don't have a working scoreboard in a professional esport. We haven't had a working scoreboard for months. For fucking months. You should be ashamed. Ashamed that you work for one of the biggest companies in the world. One of the biggest names in the world. And we can't get a scoreboard. The scoreboard worked in 1962. Tell me why it can't work in 2025. Tell me why it can't fucking work. Somebody please explain to me what the fuck is going on here. And if they don't got the right people on a job, then hire the right people on a job. And get these guys the fuck out of here. Get them out. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, it's Will Marcus and Morsini back with another video. Today, we are going to be losing our minds. So, that's what's going to happen, and we're going to enjoy it, or you're not going to enjoy it. You're probably going to enjoy it. Anyway, let's talk about this game, man. I've been playing a lot of ranked. I haven't played really anything other than ranked. I'm almost to top 5K, and I figured I would just do it for this season, because that would give me 3 seasons of top 5K. And that's what I thought, right? Terrible idea. Terrible. Stupid idea. Horrid idea. This game is, it's terrible. It's terrible. I'm not going to lie. Playing the ranked experience in this game is literally the worst in any Call of Duty ever. Like, it's that bad. So, there's nothing banned. So, it's just the wild, wild west. You know, everybody's just using whatever they want. And you can't really defend against anything. You just have, you can pick one perk, and then you got to deal with all the other stupid shit in this game. And there is a lot of that. And by a lot of that, I mean a plethora. Like, it's like a fucking garden of it. You know what I mean? It's insane. It doesn't make any fucking sense. It's a silo of shit that you got to deal with because there's so much stupid shit in this game. Now, you're wondering, Marcus, what stupid shit were we talking about here? Well, I'll explain. So, there's literally every fucking lethal in this game is stupid. Like, in some way, right? Then you got all your tacticals. Then you got a bunch of fucking perks. You got red perks, you got blue perks, you got green perks, you got fucking pink perks. You got perks all over the place, right? Half of them, and every one of those classes I named, should be banned. All of them. Really, like 75% of all of the items in those classes should be banned. Because they just not conducive to a good competitive ranked environment, right? They're super abusable. Abusable is the word I'm going to use instead of calling them gay or any of these other words that I like to use in my normal day-to-day vocabulary. They simply are not appropriate for videos that I'm making. So I'm going to call them abusable, right? I may mess up and call them something else, but you know, you get the point, okay? Because when I start naming these items, you're going to be like, yeah, I hate that too. And if you're not like, yeah, I hate that too, then you're probably the piece of shit that's using all these items, and you fucking suck, and I hate you. Anyway, let's talk about these items, right? You're wondering, like, what are you talking about, bro? Trip mines. Let's talk about trip mines. What do? You throw them on the ground. They got a big red light. This big red light shines out. And if anybody goes near them without hardwired on, you're dead. Sayonara. Have a nice day. You know what I mean? And you'll see these in S&D all the time. Now you're wondering, man, you could just wear hardwired. You wouldn't have to deal with that. Right. You're absolutely correct. You know what? Genius. You're a genius. But you would have to deal with all the other bullshit. UAVs. Fucking advanced UAVs. Then you got to deal with the heartbeat sensors. Right? And they've put in wildcards so where you can have heartbeat sensors and strip mines. So now, if they don't show up on one or die to one, well, you could just use the other. Kill them with that. Insane. It's actually insane. So, let's talk about trip sensors. As of right now, I don't think there's anything in the game that literally states it counters trip sensors. Don't quote me on that, but I will read through this stuff at the end of the game. And I don't know if any of this stuff actually counters trip sensors. That's insane. Trip sensors, if you're wondering what that is, you're probably like, what's a trip sensor, man? I don't ever use that gay shit. Abusable shit. My bad. It's a little tiny dart, sensor dart that you shoot on the ground, right? It's black and it's small and you can't see it. Unless they put it on a white surface, you will never see it. I could put it right in front of you and you wouldn't know it's there. It blends in that well. Don't even bother trying to hide it, right? If you hide it, no one's finding it. Okay, I could put a trip sensor somewhere and hide it, and then send y'all a screenshot on my phone, tell you to find it, and you will never fucking find the goddamn thing. Okay? This is a huge problem in ranked search, right? But it's a big problem in every other mode, because not only can you never see this thing actually shoot it, you don't get points for shooting a trip sensor, right? You shoot one, if you do see it, you don't get points for that. And then it slows you down to the pace of not moving, pretty much. Like, you can't move when you get hit by a trip sensor. You can't move, and you get lit up in bright red. So the entire map on the other team, all those other players, they can see you, plain as day. They can shoot you through any wall on the map. You know what I mean? Because we don't have walls in Call of Duty anymore. That's a whole different topic. That's a whole different thing. And then you're dead. You call it a day. You're dead. Now, what's the second part of this video going to be about? Let's talk about these perks, man. Flak jacket. Well, what about it? It's terrible. It's actually terrible. This is the worst flak jacket in any game ever. Any Call of Duty game that's ever had a flak jacket, this is the worst one. You get a C4 thrown at you, right? Given that C4s are broken and overpowered. You could have 16 flak jackets on. It doesn't fucking matter. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. There's nothing you can do. It could be 9 miles from you. It could be right next to you. You're dead. Because guess what? The C4's got an insane blast radius, and flak jacket's completely useless. Now let's talk about restock. What does restock do? Restock recharges your throwables every 15 seconds. Guess what? That means you can have multiple C4s. You can just chuck them everywhere. You know what I mean? Chuck them out like ninja blades. Insane. It's insane. I don't know why that's in ranked. I don't know why they allow that. That is terrible. What else do they have? Tactician. As if having one trip sensor wasn't enough, now you can have 2. You can run restock, and then you get a bunch of them. You know what I mean? Then you get one, you shoot it out there, then you run into it, and you can just keep doing that. Just keep chucking them all over the place. Woo wee! Yeah, fucking insane. Martyrdom. What's Martyrdom do? Well, it drops a grenade when you die. As if there wasn't enough nade spam and C4s and contact grenades and all this other stupid shit everywhere. We have Martyrdom. So every time you die, you drop a nade. Oh, fucking terrible. Terrible. Right? Never been in competitive in any other Call of Duty game. You know why? Because it's fucking terrible to deal with. Anyway, Pinpoint. What does Pinpoint do? Well, you know how in all these newer COD games, man, on console, they're talking about aim assist is just insane. Dynamic aim assist. It's just, gun practically aims itself. You don't have to shoot. You don't have to be able to shoot because the gun aims itself. Right? Well, guess what? Pinpoint gives you more aim assist. What the fuck? Why? Why is that allowed? Who the fuck thought of that? Who's like, dude, let's give these guys more aim assist. Oh my god, that's a great idea. Yeah, let's fucking do that. That's a genius idea. Fucking morons. Perk Greed Red. Where the fuck is Perk Greed Green? Where's Perk Greed Blue? Why the fuck aren't they in the game? Those were the actual helpful ones. You know what I mean? That's actually good. I would love Perk Greed Green because then I can run Ghost and Hardwired and not have to deal with any of this stupid shit that is everywhere in this goddamn game. But you bring out Perk Red, which actually makes it worse to deal with all the stupid shit in this game. Because now you can spam it even more. You can restock Tactician and just start spamming all the stupid shit in this goddamn game all over the place. Fuck off. Anyway, let's talk about Cold-Blooded. What's Cold-Blooded do? You know, AI-controlled score streaks cannot target you. Oh, what does that mean? What's an AI-controlled score streak, you ask? Well, that would be a shock RC. That would be those stupid little cars that come up to you, they shock you, and they got a little dude behind them, right? A guy on the other team, probably teabagging it, right? Just having a jolly old time. He's fucking teabagging his little car he finally got because he's been camping the goddamn corner all goddamn game. Gets behind it, it shocks you, you tapping your screen as fast as you can, but he's fucking sucking that car's Johnson off, and then he shoots you in your face. That's what happens. You know why? It's not fucking, there's nothing you can do because you gotta run Ghost, or you gotta run Hardwired, and you can't run Cold-Blooded because you can't run 2 perks. Why? Because they won't put the stupid shit in the fucking game. I don't know why. I don't know why they wouldn't do that. It seems like a genius idea to me. Maybe I'm just ahead of the curve. I don't know. Anyway, look, I don't even need to get in this shit. Persistence, alert, high alert, shrapnel, tac mask is just weak. All those other things that just named need to be banned. I'm kind of like losing my voice. I've done this commentary too many goddamn times. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sick of this shit. Thank you. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. It's been more Marcus Morcini. I'm out. Peace.